Hello, my YouTube family. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2015. A headache that started at work. I mean, like, it was just kind of knocking on the door a little bit. Knock, 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 knock. I said, oh, I recognize that knock very well. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop 2 Excedrins right quick and run you off the road. And off the road it ran. So by the time I got home, it started at around 4:30. So it's long gone now. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, you can't can you miss them? Unless you're blind, then you really wouldn't be watching videos to begin with. But yes. And you know what color this is? This is pretty much the same color that skank Brandy Glanville on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills wears. You know when when they're talking to them, like talking to you, or when it's just them sitting there. I've been loving her lipstick. She's got this red lipstick on, and it looks magnificent on her, if I may say so myself. I picked this out not looking for that shade, but I realized, oh, wait, this is pretty much the same thing that she's wearing. I mean, I don't know exactly what she's wearing, what brand or what have you, but the shade is quite similar. Oh, Lord Jesus, I forgot to move my glasses case. And he is sitting right there. So if you noticed him moving it until it falls on the floor, then you'll know, because you see what he's doing, right? For some reason, he has something against my glasses case. And that's, oh, see, he's lying down now. He's going to make his move. He's going to make his move. That's right. We're talking about you. Could you please leave my glasses case alone? Could you just leave it there? It's not in your way. Okay? Just leave it there. Let's see if he pays attention. In any case, this is pretty much the similar shade that Brandy is wearing on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which was on last night. And she was crying up a storm, and I'm sorry, I cannot feel sorry for her. I know that Yolanda feels sorry for her, and maybe there's a reason to feel sorry for her, but there would be a reason to feel sorry for her if she was bad and she tried and worked her way at trying to be good. She ain't working her way to nothing. So, and she's having relations with a guy who, he's cute, but you could be his quite older sister. Okay? I'm not saying nothing. Not saying a word. Let's get on with lips of the day and what I am wearing. It's liner and lipstick in one, and Living My Best Life gave this to me a while ago, a couple of years ago. It is Black Radiance Perfect Tone Lip Definer, and although the color is not mentioned anywhere around the product, which was a bad deal, I know that this is Vermillion. She gave me Currant and she gave me Vermillion. Vermillion is the brighter, redder one, and that's this one. So there you have it. Now, of course, I was talking all about changing my foundation, this, that, and the other, and I did. This is a new foundation I am wearing, and it is my Becca foundation in Tobacco. That's my shade, and this is what it looks like, in case you guys are not familiar, but I have shown you this before. Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation. I love the feel of this on my skin, and when I mix it with this, with my Aveeno Positively Radiant, which I do, this is my Aveeno. Oops. This is my Aveeno Positively Radiant and my Becca. And I mix them together. And I put them on my face. I should be using my blending sponge. I'll probably try to use that tomorrow morning. But I was just, ooh, and it just felt kind of like a creamy, very nice. It's very different than NARS foundation for some reason. But I mixed this with all of my foundations. And they each have a different feel. So I have a feeling it's the formulation of this foundation, which is awesome. Love, 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 love. This Becca, it says Tobacco. That's the name of my shade. Tobacco on top. Love this, but you have to shake it up very well in the morning. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And then it comes, you know, squeezes out. And that's it, people. That is the foundation change that I made today. I can make a different one tomorrow. Who knows? I told you, I'm like all up in the wind now. I'm feeling good today, but not as good as yesterday. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of crap going on at work today. And you know, somebody's telling somebody else that she told me something when she really did not. And I had to call her out on it. And, well, okay. So, in any event. So that is that with that upon that, people. Tonight is the 2-hour season finale of Empire. If y'all hear screams and what? And oh no, she didn't. That'll be me. If you hear all of that, that will be me saying all of that. I am anxious about this season finale. I am anxious. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anxious. So yeah, I don't care. I know there's some other stuff on, but I really don't care about anything else other than the season finale, the 2-hour season finale. Okay. So yeah. So that is pretty much it. I know it's just kind of short and sweet, and Cutie had a midterm. He had a midterm to take. So they actually allowed him to work half a day, and the other half he had to leave because he had to take his midterm. I think it's a midterm, or is it a final or something. He's taking something. He actually came to me and he said, "I need you to wish me good luck." And I was like, "Good luck for what?" He goes, "I've got an exam tonight. I think it's I think it's a final, or is it? It could be a final. I'm not really sure. I know it's a big test, midterm, final, whatever, one of them." And I said, "You don't even need my good luck for you." He goes, "No, I really do. I really do." I said, "Do you feel good about taking this test?" He goes, "Yeah, I feel good about getting out of here early." I said, "Yeah, that's getting out of here early. But do you feel good about going to take the test?" He goes, "Yeah, I feel okay." I said, "I'm going to wish you good luck. Good luck." And I said, "You will get your grade will be between 87 and 97. He goes, "I'll take that." I said, I know. I said, "Don't worry about it. You've been doing well all year round. You've been doing well since school started. So good luck, but I know you won't need it." And then off he went. So that was that. Yeah, nothing. I had lunch by myself today. No, Mr. Thing and Ms. Thing, they did not show up today. But I know he was here because I did see him. Her, I didn't see at all. So I'm beginning to realize, oh, it's so awful of me. I'm beginning to realize that I'm not really that crazy about her. Especially when I'm sitting, she's one way with me, and then you add a male to the mix, and she's oh so different. I can't. And the thing is, she's not that young. She's not in her 20s. She's not in her 30s. She looks like she's in her 20s because she's really, really thin, small. We are talking about a petite woman, not petite, tiny, petite body-wise. And she has an Indian look about her. Her name is, well, I'm not going to tell you what her name is, but her name is Indian sounding. And I think, because she's got dark skin like me. I think she's maybe even a shade darker than I am, but she's got really, really soft hair. So her background is Indian-ish. And she has awesome skin. She looks fantastic. She looks like she's in her 20s. But when you hear her talk about her kids and how old they are and this, and that, and I think she did tell me at one point she's like 40, 43. She doesn't look it though. But, you acting like you're 23 when you were around him. And it's like a woman at her age should know better. When you're in your teens and your 20s, okay, you trying to act cute and everything, but First of all, you don't even know if he's taken or not taken, if he's married or not. I know he's a baby daddy. I know he's got a child. But you don't know his situation. But y'all are flirting, flirting, flirting. It's none of my business, okay? It really isn't. But when I'm there, so that's why I like having lunch by myself, because you know what? I can't deal with this act. I can't deal with the cutesy cutesy. It's nauseating, okay? It really is. So that is basically that. Okay. Two things. Lord Jesus. I'm over the highlighter thing. I'm wearing a highlighter. I don't know which one I'm wearing. Which one am I wearing? Oh, I'm using the one of the Hourglass Ambient powders, and I think I'm using Incandescent light as a highlighter. There, it's the one in the middle. This one right here. That's the one. And okay, you know, I'm not like stressing or getting all excited about highlight, because I'm realizing I have a lot of material that I could use as highlighters. So I'm kind of over it right now. But now I'm back on the foundation kick again. Not that I want, well, maybe I do want to buy another one, but I don't. I'm kind of curious. There is, well, JC. I don't know if she still watches my videos, but we chatted up a little bit on Facebook. So JC took a picture of herself, and she's a gorgeous as usual. She's the one that got me started on the whole lipstick thing again, years and years ago. So I had to know. Her skin was flawless in this picture. When I tell you, not a wrinkle. I mean, she is younger than me, but like flawless. You couldn't see a pimple. You couldn't see any. And her face wasn't beat. It was rather natural looking. So I had to ask her. I said, you need to tell me what foundation you're using, and please don't tell me it's nothing, because I will slip my wrists or scream or something. So she told me that it was Hello Flawless by Benefit. And I've been curious about Hello Flawless, but I'm realizing that their foundations, they tend to range toward, they lean more red, and I'm a yellow undertone. But she told me that she has a friend who thought the same thing, but uses the same shade that she does. And she, from the look of her picture, she does have a slight red undertone, but she said that her friend has a yellow undertone but uses the same shade that she does, which I find kind of odd, because they're two different undertones, yet they're using the same shade of foundation. I guess that can happen. So now I'm curious again. But I was looking at the shades. I mean, I was, you know, just Googling up a storm, looking up Hello Flawless, Hello Flawless. And I can't tell if I'm nutmeg or hazelnut. In one picture, hazelnut looks darker than nutmeg. In another picture, nutmeg looks darker than hazelnut. So I would have to, I guess, actually see it up close. But I chose Becca just out of just looking on the picture. And I said, okay, tobacco is my shade. Sure enough, tobacco was my shade. So I'm thinking if I can choose a foundation like that, just by looking at the picture, because I know my undertone, I have a yellow undertone, then I'd be able to pick a shade. But I'm curious about Hello Flawless, and I'm also curious about Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. I'm hearing all sorts of madness about this thing. Is Glitter Ball City, and it's got shimmers up the waz, and you know, if you are looking for a glow, this is the one for you, but it tends to go over. But I'm thinking if you put it on light enough and powder it down, you'll still get a nice flawless look. Maybe a little bit of shimmer, but it'll be powdered down, so it won't be bam in your face and you won't look like a disco ball. So I'm kind of curious about that. I may have to do some YouTubing on the Hello Flawless and the Photo Ready Airbrush Effect. Now, I recall that the Photo Ready Airbrush foundation came out as a mousse, but it was discontinued because I guess people were complaining about it. They reformulated it, and it's not a mousse anymore. It's like a regular liquid foundation. But now the shimmers are out of control. So, but I like the radiance. You know, that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going for the radiance, but maybe it's too much radiance. So maybe that's stopping me, and maybe that's a good thing because, hello, you have this one, you have the luminous, and I think I have two of these. I have two of these. I have two of these. I have the luminous. I have other foundations. Why am I curious about another foundation? But I'll tell you one thing. Here's another foundation. I've always been interested. The Photo Ready and the Photo Ready and the Flawless are new to me, sort of, kind of. But this particular foundation, Neutrogena Healthy Skin Foundation, it's supposed to be a dupe for NARS Sheer Glow. It's supposed to be dupe for Sheer Glow, but Sheer Glow is way more expensive because it's NARS, and Neutrogena is drugstore. So I am desperately trying to find my shade in the Neutrogena. And the darkest that it goes is tan. I think I'm a little bit darker than tan. Just a touch. So maybe that's preventing me from getting it as well. I'm getting a lot of blockage. And maybe that's for a reason. Things happen for a reason. The Hello Flawless, I'm thinking, leans a little too red, so I'm not going to go there. The Photo Ready, it's got that radiance that I am ever chasing, but it might be a little too shimmery, and I will look the fool. So I can't go there. And the Neutrogena Healthy Skin, which I've always been curious about, and I really did want to get, but the darkest shade I can always seem to find is tan. But yet when they show you on the commercial and even online and like Google images and stuff, they show you darker shades. Darker than tan. And I can't find those shades. So what's the problem? Are they like CGIing the darker shades for the commercials and they really don't exist? But that's really false advertising. They could go to jail for that sort of thing. I mean, I'm just saying. So I don't know. I can't seem to find a shade darker than tan. That's just me. There's also is it Maybelline? Maybelline Age Rewind Foundation. Now they do have a darker shade and it's called Cocoa, but I need a shade lighter than Cocoa because Cocoa's too dark. So I'm getting blockage all kinds of which ways, up, down, around the corner, down the street, up the block. I'm getting blocked all kinds of ways. So maybe I should take notice and realize that you're being blocked for a reason, Nancy, because you have enough foundations. And even though in each one, you know, they're not full, well, with the exception of the brand new ones, the Beccas are brand new. But the other ones, you know, they've been used. You're using them, yes, but you have not finished one yet. Haven't finished not one yet. All the foundations that you have, and you have about 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. If I buy another one, it'll be 7. Actually, I do have 7, but this is 2, so I'm not counting the other one, so this is really 6. So why do you need another foundation? Why? It's not so much that I need the foundation. I'm just curious. That's all. I'm just curious about them. What's wrong with being curious? I mean, I used to never be a foundation person, people. And here I am just talking a mile a minute about foundations, and I've got more than 5. And okay. I'm done. But I do like the way I use foundations because it does give me a flawless look. I have to say. I'm liking my makeup again today. And it is Radiant Skin Foundation. Doesn't have a disco ball effect. I don't see any shimmers. Not an A1. But it's illuminating, and I'm using highlights, and we all know what the color is. No headband today. Radiant. Even my baby's looking at me. Oh, God. Oh, it's giving us our back. But that means any moment he gonna push my glasses case off the radiator. And what is this about snow I hear on Friday? Up to 3 inches? What? I thought the last snowstorm that we had was the last snowstorm that we were supposed to have. But this morning, when I opened the door, what do I see? What do I see just falling? I'm like, what? It was snowing this morning. Just a few flakes. And then in the afternoon, the sun came out. So I was like, okay, thank you. But then somebody told me, oh, but wait, we're going to have some more snow on Friday. What? I got to get my car inspected on Saturday. So it better not be too much to the point where I can't go. I mean, I still have another shot the following weekend, but we cutting it kind of close now. So, you know, so yeah. So that's that with that, upon that. And there you have it, people. There you have it. That is it. That is all. That's it. I have to tell you that I have nothing else for you. You know what? Let me know what your favorite foundations are. I would really like to know. I don't mean just name one. Name all your favorite. Like the first one you use, the second one that comes like close. Name the top 3. Name your top 3 foundations. Because people can have foundations for years. Like Crystallis 007. I don't know. She's younger than me, but she'll be dead before any of her foundations are finished. I'll tell you that much for sure. And she goes with the higher end. Higher end. Like her foundations cost like $58, $63. I'm like, woo-sha. Don't stop me from watching her videos though. Love her. In any event, well, better her to spend the money because I'm sure she has it as opposed to me, which I'm just a struggling woman over here, okay? Just a struggling single old woman. In any event, name your top 3 favorite foundations. I would like to venture to say that my top 3 favorite foundations are NARS Sheer Glow, duh. What's the other one? NARS Sheer Glow. Oh, it's a tough one. It's between Color Stay and my Maybelline Lumi, my L'Oreal Lumi. Ooh, and my Becca. So it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because I really like the feel of this. I really like the feel of this. Yeah, NARS Sheer Glow for sure. NARS Sheer. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with NARS Sheer Glow number 1. Number 2, I think will have to be my Revlon Color Stay. And number 3. See, number 3 is where I get confused. It could either be my Becca Radiant Skin, or my Becca Luminous, or my L'Oreal Lumi. So, well, I gave you my top 2. The 3 is, the jury's still out. Okay, so that is that with that upon that. But so, you know, just let me know what your top 3 are. And if you can't do 3, do 2 like I did. What the hell? Let's have some fun with it, people. Okay, that's it. That is all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Let us all buckle down for some Empire tonight. Okay? I'm just saying 2 hours. 2 glorious hours. Okay? I love you. Bye now.